The guy we're going to talk about today, his name is Jared Bates. He is 29 years old. He lives in Denver, Colorado. In June of 2018, Jared Bates actually sexually assaulted his best friend's sister while she was passed out after a night of drinking at her house. His DNA evidence was literally all over the place. His initial charges actually were 6 different counts, including sexual assault of a helpless victim, because there was plenty of evidence to prove that she was unconscious. Also, along with police statements that they were the ones who had to wake her up. The prosecutor's office actually released a statement that says, "Our office negotiated a plea agreement that the victim approved, in which called for Bates to serve up to 3 years in prison, be guilty to 1 sexual assault charge, and register as a sex offender." The judge, however, decided to take matters into his own hands and change the outcome of this. He decided to only give him a 45-day stay in jail with a 5-year probation. Jared actually spent a total of 47 days in jail and then was released on time served after he sexually assaulted somebody who was unconscious and not even capable of fighting back. There was DNA evidence all over the place. All over her clothes. And her brother actually did walk in on him. Now, this is his best friend. He calls the police, and she basically in a statement states, that because there was so much evidence, and she really did believe that that was enough to go all the way with this. Next best case would be to have it on camera, in my honest opinion. However, somehow they convinced her not to push any further. However, her approval, she don't get an approval. I've been through this exact situation, and the victims don't really get to say what's going to happen. Obviously, they don't get to say what happened, because look what the judge did. At the end of this, he actually changed the sentence, so it doesn't actually matter. Now, I can explain this part as far as the prosecutor's piece to this. The prosecutor has one job. The prosecutor's job is not to get you a conviction for you, or the right conviction for the crime. Their job is to get a conviction, any conviction, little or big, it doesn't matter, as long as they get that conviction, to help their record, essentially, is what it is. I have seen time and time again where there was plenty of evidence, and if it would have went to jury trial, there's no doubt in my mind that a jury would have definitely found, a lot of these people guilty that I have seen, where prosecutors have literally talked these people out of it. What is happening is this lady has already been victimized, and all these people who they talk out have all been victimized, and then they're already in a fragile state of mind, and these prosecutors who just want the conviction, and they don't even care if it's like a little conviction, like I said, because that's not what it's even about. It's just about the conviction and their conviction rate. So they time and time again, they're letting them out because they're literally not doing their jobs the way that they should be. Now, here's my point to that. You could say, but he would have been let go if she took it to trial. Okay, but 45 days in jail, how is that not letting him go? That is exactly what that means. He was totally freed. And now he has the possibility of doing this again to somebody else. He's already gotten away with it. So why would he not do it again? And so it brings me to my last bit that I would like to say. The woman, when I read about this, I read a statement that she had released, and it says, quote, "I want women to know his face. I want them to know the judge's name, and I want them to know that John Madden decided how this was going to go. My channel is actually dedicated to that exact thing. When I see a case where somebody has sexually assaulted a child, children, or any adult and has been let go, I'm here to show you who they are. Hopefully you won't run into these people, but if you do, you've seen them on my channel. I mean, that's the best I can do, is get this information out there. So if you are watching, thank you so very much for taking the time to do so. And if you're new, please subscribe. And if not, that's perfectly fine too. I just appreciate you watching my video. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this.